guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Today I want to try out some new makeup goodies I received. I have, I think, 4 things, 1, 2, 3, 4 things, yes, that I'm trying out. So hang out with me and find out if it's all worth the hype, or did I get influenced? One is the Makiage. It's a primer, which I already have so many primers, but I got influenced on this one, guys. It is the, look how nice it comes though. The No Filter Poreless Base Smoothing Primer. And it, you know, it claims to basically give you that photoshopped finish, which, and I don't know, I watched some videos and I got sold. So we're gonna try this out. I also have this Natasha Denona palette that I just got. It's the Retro Glam palette. I got a really good deal on this, I think from Ipsy. So I'm excited because I don't have any of her eyeshadow palettes. I have other makeup of hers and I really like it. I'm going to use 2 things I got from Temu. So this 2-in-1 eyebrow pencil or pen or whatever. And then, where did it go? The foundation I bought on Temu, which is the Farrah Silky Full Coverage Liquid Foundation. All right, let's get started. Let's get started dance. Wait, what should we start with? Oh, okay. So I like to do my eyebrows first. I know most people don't, but I do. I don't know why. I just do. This is the Hello Kiss 2-in-1 eyebrow. And that's all it says, 2-in-1 eyebrow. On this side, it has the little prongs. I think that's, you know, I've been wanting to try one of these and I figured why not choose something very inexpensive. And on this side, we have a little painty brush. So I'm going to start with this one, the multiple prong one. All right, let me get a mirror because not using the monitor is never a good idea for the makeup. So far, I mean, I expected these to be like hard, like a pencil, but they're not. They're like a marker, you know? So already right off the bat, it's not really what I thought, but it's not bad. It's just not really doing exactly what I thought it was going to do. You don't really get the multi-hair. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean, right? Don't you? I hope. It's not really doing what I had hoped. Like it's filling out my eyebrows, but not in the way I thought. Like, I guess when you look at it, it is doing that. I don't see it. I don't know. Let's try the other side on the other eyebrow. And this is just the singular one. Definitely like using the other side better. Oops. This very much reminds me of the Lift and Snatch by NYX. And I really do like that one. So I don't know how much you're getting in this little guy here. I'll tell you how much I paid for it versus the Lift and Snatch. This one looks darker. Okay, well, I would say this works just as well as any other one I've used. So depending on how much I get out of it, You know, sometimes Temu is tricky because you think, oh, you're getting such a great deal, and then, but you can't see how much product is in this, right? So I don't really know. Because if I say if this whole thing is filled with another product that's more expensive, that's not on Temu, then, and this one only has this much product, then it's not really worth it when you add it all up, because you can get pretty inexpensive ones. But I don't know how much is in those either until I have used it. Like I know the NYX Lift and Snatch I've used for a long time, so it has a good amount of fluid in it. So that is something I'll have to keep you updated on. So I just used my pomade for the brows. And I will tell you one thing I noticed is the color comes off a lot easier on this one. So in retrospect, I don't think I would purchase that again. So let's move on to the Natasha Denona palette and see if the hype is accurate. There it is. Oh, it's so pretty. Love it. I mean, presentation, gorgeous, darling. I don't know if these, because I think I just saw Natasha Denona. I can afford it, and I bought it. But I'm not sure these colors are really going to work for me. Looking at them now. So, I don't know. We'll see. We're going to try. Eyes primed. Let's see. What colors should we go with? I am wearing this blue sweater underneath here. So, these colors actually go very well with it. Like I said, I don't even think this is my color, but I liked it. Let's see. I think maybe I will start off with like a light blue on the lid. Maybe this in the crease. Might do a tan in the crease too. I don't know. We'll see. And then, I don't know. Maybe I'll use this on the end. Maybe I'll do that. Well, let's do it. Let's see. First impressions, very pigmented. Like, a lot of times you have to double up, right? This isn't, I don't need to double that. That's nice. Okay, so far, I like it. I'm going to show you. It feels very smooth, not gritty. And so I can see so far why these are higher end. Okay, so now I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do like a taupe. This one's called Faye, F-A-Y-E-Y, I don't know. But I think I'll do that in the crease. And I just used the same brush because I don't mind if a little of the light blue transfers in to it. And because I have such hooded, I'm so sorry, such hooded eyes, I go above the crease as well. To give the illusion that I actually have an eyelid. I'm getting so many notifications right now, and it's annoying. So these are very nice spring colors, though. I just don't know if they're so cool. I don't know if they're going to work for me. Do you guys know what your season is? You know how like they say, are you or summer, fall, whatever? I have no idea. Just when I think I know, then I'm like, wait, that doesn't work. I don't know. It's very, very confusing. I feel like I tend to look, I don't know, actually. Now I was going to say better in bolder colors, but then some pastels I look really good in. So I don't know. I'm not good on that color stuff. Color theory, I guess you'd call it. I did way back in the 80s see someone about it, and she did say it was cool, but I don't know if she knew what the heck she was talking about either. All right, I'm just going to use this. This is probably a concealer brush or something, but I don't really pay attention. I just use what I think works good. Blending. I think it blends pretty nice. Not probably the best blending I've ever had, but pretty nice. I'll tell you how much I paid for this if I can remember, because I don't think it's available on Ipsy anymore, but I think I got it for like $20-something, and normally it's like a $40-something palette. Could even be more than that. I remember I got it for like half price. So, all right, so we did some, what's the word? Blending. And now I'm gonna do the outer corner. Get a different brush. Okay. And I think I'll use that darker green, bluish green sage. So this is kind of, wow, that one's bright. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Yeah. It holds its pigment very well. So like when you are blending, you don't lose the pigment really, which is kind of nice. But it does blend enough that it smokes it out a little. Yeah, I don't know about this colors for me, but the eyeshadow itself is nice. But I can still, some of these colors I can still really work with. I just figured since I was wearing a blue sweater today. Do you guys ever have like one eye that just doesn't want to cooperate? That's me. That's this guy. Let's use some of the shimmers. It has such beautiful shimmers. Maybe I'll use this Jazzy on the outside. It's kind of dark. Might kind of help it not look as cool on me. Okay, it goes on nice, but it doesn't really have, I don't see the shimmer in it. And there's definitely like, oh Jesus, I almost dropped it. You can definitely see the shimmer in there, right? It's not really showing up with that one anyway. Let's buff that a little bit. All right, let's try a different one, a lighter one. Let's do this one, the light, this one's called Oscar. I'll do that. Okay, that one definitely comes up shimmery. I think the other one is just so dark. I'm just gonna kind of brush it a little bit. Okay, I think that looks better for me. Let me swatch some of these for you so you can see what other colors we're looking at here. Be right back. Okay, so here's the shimmers. Kind of hard to see on my very freckly arm, but they are shimmery in person, I can tell you that. You can really see on this one. But you have, you know, very lighter ones to the grayish. These are actually greenish blue, but they look gray on camera. But really nice ones. And then I'll show you on this arm the solids that we didn't use. And so those are two pinks and a taupe in there. And we used all the blue ones, but I'll just show you on here. And again, these are blue with like a seafoam green kind of mixed in, I would say. But there you have those two. So that they're really nice. And so I say yay, worth the hype, amazing. I'm cheap, so I probably wouldn't spend the full price on it, but it is really nice. Now let's try the primer. Il Makiage No Filter Poreless Base Smoothing Primer. Now here's the thing, because I'm also testing out a foundation, I think what I should do, wow, look at this bottle, it's nice. What I should do is maybe do half my face with this primer, half with my normal primer, and see, because that way I can tell if it's the foundation or if it's the primer that is good or whatever. Okay, sound like a plan? I think so. So we'll say this side is going to be with the Il Makiage, which their promise is that it's going to make me look more photoshopped. Let's see if they come through. I'm just using on the other side the MCO Beauty Grip Primer. This one's a lot stickier. This one goes on real smooth. So far, love the way this applies. It doesn't feel sticky. Feels literally like it's photoshopping me before I even put makeup on it. I think so. Am I crazy? I'm not crazy, guys. Look at this side. Look at this side. It's smoothing things out already. So, okay, so far so good. Now we'll go to skip ahead to the Farrah, I hope I'm saying that right, foundation that I got on Temu, and I think it was like $8 or $9, which, you know, for a foundation is pretty good, right? It is Coverage Foundation, Naturally Flawless, Oil Controlling. I didn't need that, but I wanted to try it. So I actually saw this on Maggie from Deal and Distractions channel. She was talking about it, and we both watched another YouTuber who had recommended this years ago, and she saw it on Temu and snatched it. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. So anyway, so what we're looking for, right? What are we looking for in the foundation? We are looking for at least a medium coverage with no settling in the lines, no cakiness, right? A nice smooth, somewhat natural, maybe. Look, so, okay, let's see if it delivers. First, I'm going to put some on my hand. It is a very, like, you know, look at that. It's like a little horn. It's not runny at all. It's not very liquidy, which I don't mind because some of my very high-end foundations are very liquidy. You go through, my skin just absorbs it and you go through them so quickly. So if this still can do a good job, I'm okay with that. But we're going to start out with a makeup sponge. Let's use my little strawberry one. And I'm going to get that nice and wet. Now remember, this is the old, what do you call it, guys? Primer, and this is the new primer, right? So let's start with the new primer side. Let's see. Oh, I need my mirror. Okay, so how is it going on to begin? I like it. I feel like it's giving me coverage. So far, it doesn't seem like it's sitting in the lines. Let's get some more. It does seem like a good, you know, that one squirt is going to get me at least half my face probably. And I just did like a little one, so. I mean, I have some that's like, good Lord, how much do I have to put on? Okay. Oh, I still have more. Might need a little more on that side. Uh-oh. Seems we have a clog or something. That's not good. We'll open it up in a sec. Now, finish this side too. I think I might have put too much on my forehead here. Let's smooth it out. It is 100%, you could either call it medium or full coverage, depending on how much you put. I think I put a good amount, so I'm going to call this full coverage. The color matches up with my skin perfectly, which they didn't have a whole lot of shades. I think it was like 3 or 4 shades, so that's impressive. Okay, I like to always do 2 blending techniques. Kind of just makes it look more, what's the word? Smooth. Okay, let's see. What do I think? Well, I really like the foundation. I can tell you that. I really do like it. I'm just going to check each side. I'll be honest with you, I don't think that primer was worth the money because this side looks just as good. You know? And that stuff cost me practically nothing. Well, I shouldn't say that. It was probably like $5 for that primer. I got it in an advent calendar, so I'm not exactly sure, but it's that very, very, very inexpensive brand that you can get at Target, MCO Beauty. Guys, I got ripped off. It's a good primer, but it's no better, I think, than this one. I mean, we can see. I'll wear it for a little while, see what happens, because sometimes that makes a difference. But I think it's the same. I do. All right, but the foundation is definitely a good to go. Let's look inside, because I've used this one other time. And yeah, so there's still a lot, but you know, ooh, look at, you can see all the way down there. But probably the same as any other foundation. It is very thick though. So keep that in mind. But you could thin it out easily with water. But I like it. I think it's really nice for $9. Not too shabby for foundation. I had a foundation I paid $70 for. And is it gorgeous? Yes, but for that big price difference, I don't know. So, yeah. Okay, so this is the finished look. I tried to tone down the coolness with a little more neutral blush and lip gloss. So I think it looks pretty nice. I think it looks soft, everyday-ish. And again, I don't think that color palette is really my colors. But I think it's okay. I think it looks nice. I don't know. What do you think? I'm feeling very retro today. Like, look, I got the baby blue and my hair up in a twist. I feel very 50s today, and I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me. I would say Farrah is a yay. The Il Makiage, not worth the money. I think I paid like $40 for this. Am I crazy? The Natasha Denona was a yay, especially for the price I got it at. And the eyebrow pencil was a nay. So we came out even, and I'm okay with that. Comment below. Let me know what you think. And have you tried any of these products before? Because I'd love to know your experience as well. Thanks again for being here. I appreciate it, you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.